Welcome to the Creative City channel. My name is Emma Finley and today I'll be showing you the basics of Adobe Premiere Pro. We'll be looking at how to start a new project and what the basic controls do. So open Premiere Pro and you'll be taken to this page. Here is the projects that we last opened. This is new projects and this is open a project. But we're going to do a new project. We're going to rename it. If you want to change the location, just come over here and go to Browse. We're not going to worry about these two here. Press OK. And you'll be taken here. What you'll need to do now is import your footage. There is 3 ways you could go by this. Through Media Browser, just searching it up. You could drag the footage in, or you can come down here, File, Import. And that's how you import your footage. That's pretty easy. Now, to start a sequence, all you have to do is drag a bit of footage, place it on top. Creative Cloud does the sequence settings for you based off that piece of footage. So now we're going to look. So this is the selection tool. So if you had 2, you could select each one. That is track select forward. That's track select backwards tool. And if you notice, they have the shortcut there. So if you wanted to shortcut to this, you just press Shift A. I will link a photo of all the shortcuts for Premiere Pro in the description below so you can download it and print that out. Here's Ripple Edit Tool, Rolling Edit Tool, Rate Stretch Tool, Razor Tool, Slip Tool, Slide Tool, Pen Tool, and Hand Tool, and finally Zoom Tool. So have a play with those. And what we're going to do is the basics of editing. So I'm not going to go over all these because I feel like some of these are a bit more advanced, but we'll go over the selection tool because that's what we'll be using, the razor tool, and yeah, that's all we'll be using today. But in other videos I will end up going over these when doing other tutorials when needed. So you want to create your project and you don't want it to be 56 minutes, you want to shorten it down. So I'll show you how to trim your footage. So pick out let's just see what we've got. I actually want to move, and here, before I move anything, if you do this, you zoom in and zoom out. So if you're trying to get the best cut or you're trying to figure out, you just want to zoom in, or you can zoom out. So it's easy. I like to zoom out when I'm dragging because it's a lot easier. So we'll have that one first. See where we want it. Let's go. There's 2 ways you can go by cutting up to this bit. You can just drag it forward like that, or you can come and take the razor tool and just click that and like that. And if you wanted it back, you can still drag it out. So then put that there. We can also put in audio on that, so you just come File, Import. This is the only piece of audio I have, so it won't go with the theme of the video, but that's alright. So just drag that in audio, and now, and if you wanted to remove this sound, the sound from this footage, go to Effects Control, press the stopwatch for the volume, and bring that all the way down. Another way you can do this is, if you're on a Mac, you can Control click, or if you're on a Windows, you can right click. So we can unlink that and delete it like that. So let's do it to this one, move the sound, and if you want to turn this down, we want to turn this down. Volume is see what this audio is. This one might be better. That will do, that suits it somewhat. Don't want that first bit. So that is, should have stopped there, but so that is how you add footage and add audio and trim the footage together to make a scene. Now we're going to look at basic effects to get some transitions. So this is audio transitions. So if you wanted this to fade in, just put that there. You just drag the footage on top whereabouts you want it to be, or you can actually add at the end, so it doesn't automatically cut off. So and to go with the sound crossfading, we can cross dissolve. This is basic. That's the most basic transitions you could do. Here you have audio transitions, you have audio effects. So you have all sorts of stuff here. If you have audio and there's a hum to it, you can try de-humming it. I mean, it's not going to take all the hum out or all the noise out because it's your audio itself. If you wanted good audio, you would have to get a proper microphone. In my opinion, the Rode microphones are the best microphones on the market. I have a link down below if you want to check the Rode mics out on Amazon. I believe Amazon has the cheapest prices and they are reliable. When buying online, I like to buy my stuff from Amazon because I trust Amazon. You know, you might find it cheaper online, but it could be some dodgy person trying to sell it and you don't actually get it, or it's not an actual product. It could be a remake. It just could not be good. And my number one key to filmmaking is to invest in your equipment. At the start, that's fine if you just use your phone, that's fine. But if you want to become a proper filmmaker, I highly suggest paying good money for good equipment. So the Rode video microphones are perfect. The cheapest one, I believe, is $59. The next one is about $90. There is a $200 one, but in my opinion, that is the best on the market. I've linked in the Rode website and I've also linked in each microphone on Amazon because I believe Amazon has the best prices. Amazon is the best because Rode sells on Amazon. You can't buy the products on the Rode website. If you could, I would link you to that, but they don't sell on there, and Amazon is the best place to buy it. So now we're going to look at some video effects. So adjust the basics. If you want to adjust the levels, you just drag it on top, come over to effects control, and now you have the levels. Now that's a little bit more complicated, so I'll get a different color effect, brightness and contrast. So if you want to change the brightness and contrast of this, so brightness, you come down here, you want to change the brightness, you can either drag it, dark, get it super light, or you can do this, and then the contrast as well. And if you wanted to see the difference, you can click on this to turn it on and off. Sorry, wrong one. And you could also change the color. You can, if you wanted to change the whole color to one color and give it a tint, there's a tint effect here. So make it black and white, but you can choose your all different colors. Let's choose, we'll go with some red. I mean, that is red. Put it down there, yeah. And you can change the amount. Bit of red feel. So this is the difference without the tint, without the. So you can play around with that and try and make it less green. I mean, the ocean is a bluey green anyway, but if you wanted to try and change it, go ahead. So we'll look at video transitions. So obviously we looked at the cross dissolve. There are different ones you could do. Dip to black, so that's actually good for the end as well. So it just dips to black. You could also dip to white. I mean, just play around with all the transitions and all the effects. It's all about learning and having fun. So that's really the basic things you need to know. I mean, for beginners, you don't need to know any of these. But if you wanted to do a title, come over here to title, new title. Still, you can do still, roll, crawl. We're going to do still. So we're doing the basics of the basics. You can rename it if you want. Let's put it as Hawaii 2017. I want to change. Over here you can change the font family. Let's just go something basic. Let's have a look, see what we have. And you can change the font size by dragging. And change that one too. Oh, I don't actually like that font. There we go, that's a bit more. So there you go. If you wanted to position it into the middle, you can come over here and center it. Because if you really want to center it, you've got to make sure that this is in the middle of this little box. So then it's centered properly. And then there you go. And just exit out here. And now it comes down into your project test. Just drag that on top of your footage. Oh, crap. Drag that on top of your footage. You just want at the start. And that's how you edit your film. I'll show you how to export. So come to File, Export Media. Play around with these two because, you know, it matches the source, so it's already done it for you. This, you can pick the little thumbnail. If you click here, you can rename your footage. Let's do Hawaii 2017 and save. And then export. Oh, there's our... And this is what we've created. If you want these pieces of footage, I'll link where I got them from, because this is royalty-free footage. So there's a bunch of footage on there you can download, but I'll just link you to these two. And that's it. That's the basics of Premiere Pro. I'll be going deeper into I'll go deeper into the controls on other videos in the future, so stay tuned for that. Go have fun, be creative, create amazing things, and I'll see you next time. Bye.